within every movie you see, you can find something you like and something you don't like.
Bro, just because you like a movie doesn't mean that the movie has to be perfect.
I thought Avatar 3 was pretty good. It felt like a part two, Way of Water part 2. But I think they definitely strengthened the tension and the conflicts and moral compasses within all the characters in the movie. In terms of Neytiri, like I thought she was really struggling with like her kids and Spider on how they're descendants of humans, and she wanted to take out Spider. So
Yeah.
that was pretty intense. Quaritch, he was teasing a little bit of how he could potentially see Pandora in its true.
Like he's loosening up on his hatred, you know?
Yeah, and we saw a little glimpse of that, of him just leaving with Varang in a twisted, evil way, you know?
Yeah.
So he can go that route. I think that's cool. This could be a reach, but I think in future movies, Spider might switch up. Because, I don't know, I feel like someone's gonna get into his head like, yo, your own dad, adopted dad, Jake, tried to kill you. And you're cool with that? And I don't know, I feel like because now he can breathe on Earth. He's the only human that can breathe on Earth. So he has this whole new power as a human. So I feel that might creep up again later in the movie. I know Avatar 3 ended like all good, like he got invited to the celestial Na'vi family barbecue, but I don't know, I feel like something's gonna come back up, like, oh, so, like, I can't trust Jake, like, you know, I'm not human, I love Kiri and stuff, but I feel like,
to kill me.
Yeah, so I think that's gonna come back somehow. He might be the one who.
But I think wouldn't they have made that choice after when he's in the cell and Quaritch comes to see him and leaves him his dog tags?
Oh yeah, that would have been a good point. I feel
like that was them giving us like, okay, this is the ultimatum. Like he either makes the choice to go join his father or be with Jake. And then him leaving the dog tags and going to help Jake, I thought was them saying like, okay, like we were leading up to what side he's going to pick. And that's him picking a side.
Yeah. I remember during the movie, you're like, oh, like he took the dog tags.
Well, no, I was saying like, why the did he take the dog tags?
Oh, yeah.
Like, why would he save him in the other movie? It's kind of like, I get it, it's his dad, but...
Mm-hmm. He's trying to be a good person, but...
Yeah, I don't know. And I enjoyed it, but it's too similar to 2. Yeah. And it's been like the thing that everyone's talking about. It's just a copy of 2, which pretty much is.
Yeah.
I watched it again yesterday, so I've seen it twice now, and I just think it's literally 2 if 2 was better.
Yeah.
Like, they copy and pasted and just, like, improved the second one.
Yeah.
And you could almost replace this with the second one, and it would have been a lot better. Like, I think this one is better than the second one, but it is a repeat of the second one.
Yeah.
So it's like...
in its own different
fonts. You kind of just one-upped the last movie, like, did the same thing and just one-upped it, which... I don't know. But like you were saying, I did feel that the characters were more like in depth in this one. Like there was more compelling like character family drama.
Yeah, a lot of like inner conflicts and like external conflicts with all these characters who are somehow like intertwined.
Yeah. With
either blood or history, like so it's getting thicker, you know, so yeah. I like that aspect about it. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, it was more like compelling than the last one. The last one was like very stereotypical, like, oh, the children are getting bullied or outcasted or whatever. And this one, it's like, no, this kid is like trying to get over the fact that his brother died because of him. Yeah. And like these parents are trying to deal with the fact that their son died and it was because of one of their other sons, but also was their fault because they started this shit.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's a lot more compelling of drama and just, you know, being there with the characters and feeling their emotions. That's a lot more impactful than, oh, the kid's getting bullied, he's getting outcasted. Like that's very tried and true storyline.
Right.
And I feel like for that to be an Avatar is kind of like high school drama in an alien story.
Yeah.
Whereas this is more like impactful and relevant to the story world, I feel like.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I will say it did start off good. It felt like a new movie, like I was going into a new movie when the caravan traders were coming in.
The wind traders.
The wind traders. The aliens. Just there's a new tribe, a new system. The traders, and then there was these like pirates, the ash people, like coming in and taking the goods, and it felt new. It felt different. And then they were in the jungle. They fell in the jungle for a bit, and they were trying to get out of there. But then it fell back to the whole water sequence. And
yeah, it's weird. Like they like kind of took the story to new places, and then just like reverted back to a storyline that we thought was already kind of resolved in a way.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it's a war, so it's like saving one whale is not going to end the hunt for whales.
Yeah.
As far as a audience point of view, like we just saw that.
Yeah.
We get it. It's a war. Like you're gonna have a lot of the same shit. You're probably gonna battle over the same fucking location multiple times. But for us as an audience, we don't want to see the same shit over and over again.
Yeah.
Imagine if Saving Private Ryan 2 is them storming another beach.
And they're saving the other Ryan.
Yeah, like we understand that they probably stormed a bunch of beaches. Like we know they did. We don't want to see them keep storming beaches. Like we want to see other things.
Yeah, give it a different flavor. Like it's from the pilot's perspective throughout the movie or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I think just leave it that we know that they're still attacking whales, but touch on something new.
Yeah.
Or have the characters have some like they go towards the enemy rather than like, oh, they're coming to attack our whales. We have to defend the whales.
Yeah.
Like no, like how about attack like a.
They did attack the base, remember?
But that was to save
Jake.
Which was the reason they attacked last time, to save the kids.
But it wasn't that same vibe. We got like a whole different.
Yeah, no, I like that scene.
Yeah, me too. Great scene.
But I don't know. I just think, there should have been a different thing than saving the whales again.
I think the audience. I think I can say the same for both of us too. We wouldn't have felt as scammed or gypped if the title was Way of Water Part 2.
Yeah, definitely.
I think people would have been okay with how it turned out. But I mean, Ash and Fire does serve the movie as well to some degree, but
yeah, I mean, I like the name, and it's like relevant to the main. I mean, she's not even the main antagonist, but like the secondary antagonist. But at the same time, we didn't see that much fire or Ash. Like the beginning scene, like she says, "I am fire," and lights the guy, and he like kamikazes. Like I thought that was, that's cool. This is like a new way of like battling. They're gonna be fighting these guys that have no, like they don't care if they die, so they're gonna like sacrifice themselves. But that never really is shown again. Like you from that point, you think, okay, these guys do not care about their life. They're willing to do anything to kill the enemy, and then we do not see anybody risk their life in that way again. Like they don't do that same move. They've set that up like, okay, this is the thing they do. They light themselves on fire and they fucking kamikaze fools. They don't ever do that again.
Yeah.
There's never a point where like they sacrifice themselves. They do anything ever again. Then fire just in general is not that big of a point. Like there's fire in that little twirling thing, but that was from a ship. And then they're just shooting guns. Like they don't utilize fire.
That's like her second weapon, like that.
Yeah, like
she
her.
Gets all...
But I don't know. It didn't seem like that fire centric. Like she has a flamethrower, but I don't know.
Yeah.
And then the last one ended up on a burning ship too. So like, if that's like them saying fire, that's literally how the last one ended.
Well, they burned down. Ship. Remember they burnt down the water people village.
Yeah, but that was also already a thing in the last one.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, they do. They burned down the same. That scene is literally in the last one. instead of them doing like the interrogation thing with the fuck is that called? The hair?
The
cooter?
Ponytail?
Cooter?
The cooter?
Cootie?
The cooter?
I think it is.
The gooch?
No, I think it is like cooter.
I don't know.
No, cooter is.
I don't know.
Cooter is.
Yeah, cooter is a hoo-ha. The hoo-ha.
Cootie.
The mawe.
I think it's cootie? Something like that. No, but she's interrogating them, whereas the last one, it was just him. Like, just pointing a gun to them, interrogating them. And then they burn the village anyways. That scene is exactly the same. Just with Brian.
I think I remember in Part 2, they're saying, "Where's Jake?" And
Yeah.
they're burning another people's village. Yeah.
So and then so that also leads into, okay, so they still can't find these fools. How many fucking villages could there be?
Yeah.
That means
it's like Earth, bro. It's like, I'm sure there's tons of them.
yeah, but what did they go? Okay, so they attacked us, attacking the whales. That means they had to be within a day's ride from this location.
Yeah.
Probably closer.
Yeah.
Because they got to you pretty quick. So they got to be nearby there. And you guys have helicopters.
Yeah.
You would not be hunting for weeks and weeks for this location, burning all these villages, and not have found the one that was probably closest to that location.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably off topic, but yeah, I just think like there's so many scenes you could look at from Way of Water and Fire and Ash that are like not
Similar.
identical copies, but the setting is the same, or the main piece of the scene, like what everything's revolving around is the same.
The objective in the scene. Yeah.
Like when they fall from the I don't know the name of the species, but the bubble alien thing.
Yeah.
The flying ship. When they fall from that, which I thought that scene was like really good. But if you think about it, that scene is the same as the one at night in Way of Water when they capture the kids and then Jake and Neytiri come and save them. And it's at night. That scene is very similar.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
Very similar.
And they're like on the run, low key.
Yeah, and they're running and you see bullets like flying and hitting the trees. Same thing. The only thing is like it's changed a little because now it's a tribal faction that has them and like is threatening to torture them and whatever.
Yeah.
But like as an audience, we see that stuff as very similar. Okay, they're captured at night where they're trying to get away. They run away at night. They're shooting at them, whatever. And then there's the interrogation scene where they're trying to find out what reef they're at. Same thing. That was also in the last movie. There's like you can keep going through every scene of Fire and Ash and be like, oh, actually that scene was pretty identical to one in Way of Water.
You're right.
Which I think people have recognized, but I don't know. I don't know what James Cameron was thinking doing all that, but
Like I said, I think a lot of people probably would have preferred the title being Way of Water Part 2.
Yeah.
Or him stating when Way of Water came out, oh, this is going to be a two-parter.
yeah.
Like, the story's not finished.
Yeah.
And I think the callbacks and the scene callbacks, and I think they would have been okay. Like, oh, like, this is still one story,
Yeah.
And
Like,
then-
this is the two-parter whale movie.
Yeah.
Like,
about
this is
the water
part
people.
1 and part 2 are them saving whales.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe they should have been the Way of the Whale, Fire and Whale,
That sounds so
Whale and Ash.
dumb.
Yeah. I don't know.
The Way of the Whale.
Dude, one thing that pisses me off about this movie is like the social media, like comments and everything like that. Like just the discourse of it. The biggest point is this movie repeats a lot from the last movie.
Right.
It's pretty obvious. Most people can see that.
Yeah.
But then I go in the comment sections and there's people like just defending that because they love the movie. They're like, no, dude, this is like a great story. Like this movie was originally supposed to be part of 1 or part of 2. This movie was supposed to be part of Way of Water. It was split. I saw that and that like pissed me off. Like, okay, so they were going to make a movie. This was all supposed to be 1, and then they split the story into 2, which happens all the time. That's not like a random thing that just happened with this movie. That happens all the time.
Dune 1, Dune 2.
Yeah. The Hobbit, like fucking all those kinds of movies, like that happens all the time. And that happens early. Like it's not like he had a finished script and then he just cut it in half. Like, dude, no, he had a rough story and then he realized, okay, that might be too much to tell in one movie. But if they decide to split a movie, that is not our fault. That's like not the audience's fault that they split the movie.
Yeah.
Like, no, they chose to split the movie, so they have to still make it work as 2 separate movies.
Yeah.
It's like literally Spider-Verse, bro. They make a sequel and then they announce, oh, we're actually splitting into 2 other sequels. And then you watch the second one, you're like, what the f***?
Yeah.
Why does it end like that?
Yeah.
That shit ends out of nowhere. And people, nobody talks about that. But that's something that pisses me off about that movie is like, bro, how are you going to write a movie and then split it and then not end the movie that we're watching.
Yeah.
And then also
Yeah.
to make it worse is now we have a fat ass gap and it keeps getting delayed. So now you just have this movie that's sitting on an ending that doesn't make any sense. Like, it makes sense.
It makes sense, but it's definitely open-ended. Again,
Yeah.
like
Well,
it's...
and out of nowhere. Like,
Yeah.
the movie is building up. You get like there's a lot of action, and then it like kind of dies down, almost as if like that was the middle of the movie, and then we're coming back to the climax again.
Yeah.
And then it ends, and you're like, wait, I thought we were building to the climax right there, and then it just ends out of nowhere. I know I always bring up Lord of the Rings, but those movies after everyone, you feel like, oh fuck, like you can't wait to see the next one, but it's not like, what the fuck? Like, you're never just sitting there like, what the fuck? I thought something big was gonna happen. You have the big climax, and then there's a lull, and then the movie ends. It's not like you're building, and then it fucking ends right there. Like, they don't do that shit. I don't know. I just think it's not our fault that they chose to split the movie. They still have to make it work. Like, they have to act on their decision to make it a well enough sequel by itself.
Yeah.
So the people that defend that, dude, and this is the thing, I feel like I'm one of those people that I feel like I have to comment on people that say shit, which
I always see you pop up on the comments.
I hate that I do that shit, but I just like can't, like, I have to say something, which is why we're starting Rant for Rant. It's like why we do this shit, because we want to rant and be nerds and shit. But yeah, like, bro, just because you like a movie doesn't mean that the movie has to be perfect. There's a lot of movies I love that I think are not great. And I'm sure it's same for you.
Yeah.
Like, you can like a movie and not have to defend it to the death.
Yeah.
Like, these people are like, oh, I love the movie, so no, it's not. It doesn't copy anything from the second one at all. What are you talking about? It's part of the story. We're still in the whale arc. Bro, no. Okay, you like the movie. Just say that.
Yeah.
You don't have to fucking defend the movie like that, bro. Like, I like the movie.
Yeah.
You like the movie.
It's a great movie. Yeah.
We both can realize, like...
It's just, we weren't... I didn't feel... Great movie. The visuals were cool, all that stuff. But, like, at the end, like you're saying, I wasn't satisfied. I feel like I didn't eat my full meal. You know what I mean?
You felt like they brought up 2 plates of the same food. Yeah. Instead of bringing out the next meal, you know?
Yeah. And, it's like, oh, fuck, now we gotta wait another 6 years to get more of what... Or, you know, like, they can still continue the story, but... I don't know, what would have made this better? Maybe they lock up Quaritch and he's like in a cell, you know?
I just think give us a different setting for the final battle and make it revolve around something else than whales, and it hits for everybody. I mean, not everybody. People are Avatar haters. I get that. But, dude, like...
That's another thing, too. I don't know why people are, like... It's like with Marvel movies. They're like, oh, Marvel movies, there's no cinematic value. Like, okay, cool, yeah, but, like... It's like Martin Scorsese said. It's like a roller coaster, you know. I think he said that in a more negative sense, but it's like a ride. You're just enjoying it. Same with this movie, bro. Like, it's a huge visual feat that James and the crew have created. Yeah. Regardless if it's about aliens and blue people and nerdy shit, like, it's still cool to watch, you know what I mean?
Well,
like, to physically think about. Yeah, that too.
Like, people can pretend that they don't like the characters, which I think that comes from them going into the movie not liking the characters and already having the prefix, like, I'm not gonna like this movie. Like, bro, go into the movie, like...
You're just seeing a movie, bro. Yeah, you're seeing a movie.
Open-minded to what you're gonna see, and, like, be ready to, like, feel something with the characters. But people go in very, like, negative and very, like... Oh, I do not want to see this movie be good.
But I'm going to give him my money and shit on it later.
Yeah. It's like, dude, I go into those movies really open and I feel emotional at certain parts.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
I was tearing up a little bit at some parts. And when Natam dies in the last one, I cried.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, if you just go in with an open mind and, like, this is what movies were designed to be. Entertainment, transportation to another world, because who wants to live in our world? That's why movies exist, is we want to experience something else that's outside of our normal days. Which is why I prefer to go see a movie like this in theaters than a movie that, like, is depressing or, like, just a love story. Like, that shit happens every day. I can watch that at home. This is what fucking movies and movie theaters were designed to be. To transport us, to give us a fucking beautiful world, to visuals, action, sound, like, all of that together, like, It's masterful in a way.
Yeah.
There's other parts,
100%.
obviously.
There's so many cogs like that just make this thing.
Yeah. But because that happens now and it's about blue people or whatever and it's not humans as the central characters, the people just like to shit on it. And yes, there's obvious story like and dialogue and stuff like that. That's
Yeah, you can find that in Star Wars, like I was saying earlier.
But don't blanket the movie as just like being worthless.
Yeah.
Like there is things to like about the movie. There's things to feel within the movie. Yes, there's a lot of issues. Like we talked about, you can like a movie and recognize its issues, which should be normal, but it's not normal for some reason. But I just hate the idea these people come into the movie already wanting to hate the movie.
Yeah. I think we at least try to go into every movie we see, like even if it's any kind of movie, like just going with low expectations, but open yourself up to it. I'm sure within every movie you see, you can find something you like and something you don't like in a movie. And that's okay, you know, like whether it's Godfather or Star Wars or Stranger Things, whatever it is, bro, like you can find something to appreciate and something to have an opinion about.
Yeah.
Like in any movie. But I get what you're saying, like people giving it a pass or people not even giving it an opportunity to like move them in some way, like so.
Yeah, it's almost like it's like politics, bro. It's like one side is, no, this movie, I love this movie, and it's no flaws, it's perfect.
Yeah.
And then there's the other side, it's like being way too like critical, way too negative, not able to enjoy any piece of the movie, which is insane. Like, how can you go into a movie like this and not even like at least like the action or whatever?
Yeah.
It's like that. Like
it's like
dude, you
film
can be
bros
in the middle.
Yeah. It's like film bros who are like, oh, this 1930s Russian film in black and white is a banger, but I can't enjoy a Marvel movie. And then there's people who are like, I love The Last Jedi, but I won't watch The Godfather. That's too serious. You know, like it's just finding that middle appreciation of fun movies and, you know, detailed dramas as well, and just finding appreciation for everything, you know, and just openly being able to discourse it.
Yeah.
You know?
Like we have our own internal discussions after we see a movie or whatever. We can realize like, okay, I didn't like the framing of this shot. I didn't like the dialogue on this scene, and like the pacing kind of dives out. Like we can talk about that stuff. That's fine. But you have to also be able to open yourself to enjoy the movie.
Yeah. And having that like having that humble mindset of like, yo, this takes a lot of work, a lot of time, money, bullshit, problems on set.
Well, and then you have these movies that are like, they're super well written, well shot, but they're like not boring, but like they don't get your heart racing. They don't give you the visual splendor that an Avatar movie does. It's
well,
like
what?
Dude,
What do you?
Well, just like anything, like I'm trying to think, like any just drama that's just pure drama, no action or whatever, and it's very like just simply shot. Like that can win the Oscars, best movie or whatever, but it's not doing the things that Avatar are doing.
Yeah.
Avatar can't do everything. It can't be the best written movie, the best acted movie, and also the best action movie with the best visuals, best CGI. Like
I think
it's doing well enough at everything, and it's creating a thing that we can enjoy and it can entertain us. It's not all about just like, okay, we're gonna give you a drama movie where you walk out of it being like, fuck, that was so deep, that was so good, like that story was like so sad or whatever. Like it can get you a thing where you walk out and be like, damn, that was badass, that one creature was sick, like, oh, that was cool, like, oh, I want to go play a video game with this. Like it can't do everything, and it can't do everything amazingly. So there's things that it doesn't do great, but there's things it does do great. And to not see that side, to be like, oh, there's nothing great about it. Like, you're just trying to hate a movie. Like,
I think visual effects for sure.
Visual effects, 100%. There is a part where we probably shouldn't talk about this on this video, but there's a part where like just the lighting of the wind traders.
Oh, I thought you. Go ahead.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say like it's a close up of like water and rocks. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And I think
exactly.
I think they Jake and Neytiri just got back Spider, and he's about to kill him, and then he's pissing in the lake. But like the opening shot of that scene, it's like the water and the rocks.
Yeah.
You know, it's not real, and then the plants and shit. But I don't know if it was you or me when we were watching it, but I was like, damn, like that looked clean. That looked really nice. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, I just like the things they do with shadows. Like, there's a part where the Wind Trader, the leader of the Wind Trader, is talking to Jake, and like, dude, his face is not in the light. Like, you would never, if you were filming that for real, you would never film it like that. And that's why I think it's like genius that James does that. Okay, these aren't going to be perfectly lit shots. We're not going to light them dramatically. Like, he's going to be in a shadow of like a little shade. And there's going to be like a little light peeking through, but not exactly on his eye. Like, it'll be moving.
Yeah.
And like, it literally looks so real. It's not even funny. Dude, just it's the choice that he made to not make it perfect, not make it like super dramatically lit. Like, okay, you're going to be in the shadow all the time when you're walking around here. Light's going to peek through you. Like, real life isn't lit, you know? Like, it's not perfectly lit.
Yeah.
And so he does that with his characters too, and I like that because it feels more real.
Yeah.
And it also shows off the CGI like crazy because then you have this shade with not much detail and then the light peeking through and showing their pores and shit. Like, that shit's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, usually when you see a CGI movie, everything's perfectly lit. But this, like, he doesn't care about that. He wants to make it look real.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just... And then there's the part where they're in the water in the little river.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Spider is literally swimming and touching Kiri, and they're fucking going.
And the vines and stuff.
Yeah,
were
and they're
coming
going
out.
through the water. The water's going into the camera and shit.
Yeah.
How the fuck did they do that? Visual effects artists say water is like one of the hardest things.
Yeah, 100%.
And now you have a real character interacting with the water, and then a CGI character interacting with the water, and them interacting with each other. Is it that real water that they're adding a CGI person into, or is that a fake water with CGI character that they're adding a real guy into?
Mm-hmm.
Or are they doing the water around the real guy, leaving that and integrating that into the CGI of the water that's interacting with her?
Yeah.
And then do they have somebody touching him to make for reference so that he can touch out?
Yeah, yeah. I've seen some behind the Zoe Saldaña's portrayal of Neytiri is the best acting within the Avatar movies.
Yeah.
No doubt. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Jake does a good job. Spider, I think, is close to that. Just kidding.
Oscar.
Yeah, Oscar nom for Spider. But Neytiri, part 2 alone, when what scene I'm talking about, when Nateum passes, that dude, you could see the behind the scenes footage and still feel that emotional weight that she's giving off.
When they're wearing balls and
just the dots and the cams, like
you can still feel like, oh fuck, like that's a mom grieving. You know?
Dude, it's crazy. And I think I don't know if she was nominated for the other movies.
I don't think she was nominated, but she just won a supporting actor, best supporting actor recently.
Oh, and that one musical movie.
Yeah, but I don't even know what that movie is. But she definitely deserves some recognition for her performances. It's literally crazy.
A nurturing mom, warrior mom. Like she's like going through it in this movie too, specifically. Like she's sad, she's pissed off, she's injured.
Yeah, she's very multifaceted. Like she's not like a one-note character. Like again, not the actor's fault, but Spider, pretty one-note. Like, I'm gonna throw out a stupid joke. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But she is very like you feel that she's a real person.
Yeah, her character's real.
Like, okay, when her son dies, she goes fucking crazy. Like she's screaming and shit. Then there's other parts where she's really calm, and she's the calm one in the scene. And then there's parts where she shuts herself off and whatever. Like that's how real people are. We're not always gonna be one way. Sometimes we lose our shit. Sometimes we are the calm ones in a situation. Like she embodies that. Her range is crazy.
Yeah, and I think just that level of imagination within the set, like this whole bland 3D set, and still being able to deliver lines in that way and make the audience feel a certain way. Like I think that deserves a little bit more bonus points. Like that's not easy at all. If you're in a scene and there's like dead people around you, like you're able to get into that character and feel it. But when you're wearing a mocap suit and tennis shoes and a little headgear thing, that's hard, dude.
Yeah, and you're trying to act as if your son just died.
Yes, dude.
When he's wearing dots.
Yes.
Like you're staring at your son, he's wearing dots and maybe a camera, and you're trying to pretend that he's dying. Like to ignore all of that and just look in his eyes and know that your son is dead now. Like that scene proved to me, like, I don't know. That is probably one of the best like reactions to someone dying. Like one of the best performances for that kind of scenario that we've ever seen.
Yeah.
But people won't ever talk about it
Yeah.
because it's a Blue Alien. It's in an Avatar movie, which will already knock it. I think one of the best, like, not death scenes, but like reaction to a death.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to think of other ones, but I can't off the top of my head. But there's some good ones. Godfather 3. You haven't seen that one, huh? Al Pacino's death reaction to someone in the movie at the end of it, you probably know. It's a little over the top, but it tugs on my heartstrings sometimes. But yeah, that's another good one. But yeah, Zoe Saldaña needs to get more recognition for.
She at least, like, she deserves an Oscar nomination at the very least for the last one and for this one.
Yeah, it's
because her performance is fucking amazing in both, but she'll not get a nom, like a nomination. Not even win it. Mm-hmm. How can you not nominate someone for that performance?
It's just, like, I'm sure, bro, if, like, one of the judges was there on set, like, the judges of the Oscars, whatever, were on set watching that, you'd be like, damn, like, this is...
Yeah.
And you're moved, whether it moves you or not, but if you're moved watching it in this bland set, like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Well, did you see that he actually did that? He had, like, industry people and, like, different kinds of VFX artists and... like SAG-AFTRA and everything. They had people come to the studio
and just watch.
And he filmed mock scenes
to
show them what it's like.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think I saw it. And he was like, I can move my camera here. Or this.
The quarter crew was on it.
Yeah, I saw him. Yeah.
So I think actually that's just really cool. Just personally that he did that. That's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just like, how can you not recognize somebody for that performance is wild. And I think it's probably, these people probably assume that they're doing like after work, like as far as the VFX artists are touching up their performance.
Yeah.
But James Cameron said they don't.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't let them like change their performance or facial expressions. Like he wants it to be all pure their performance.
The whole situation with Spider's mask, like it became a real issue in this movie, and he's been alive for 14 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Now Spider's mask is an
issue. Now they're charging him for a battery fee, and he doesn't have enough.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know. I thought that was weird. You know, I don't know. If you do ask the question, like, oh, like, what about Spider's mask? Like, it does make sense. Like, the mask dies, you know, all this stuff.
It's a good, like, narrative device. It's just the fact that that wasn't an issue in the last one.
Yeah, and they resolved it so quickly. Like, oh, let's put this fool.
Yeah.
And
let's give him powers.
Yeah. So I don't know. That was one thing. And I'm sure the guy is a great actor. I mean, he is a good actor to some degree, but I don't know if it's because he's like the only human amongst these 8 foot tall blue people.
Well, I don't even think he like acts with them.
Oh yeah, he acts with like these,
on a green screen and shit.
Yeah, Jake and Zoe Saldaña work with like a smaller person for those scenes.
And it's not him.
No, it's not him. It's like it's a shorter person.
That's one thing I don't like. This is a little off topic as well. I don't get that. He keeps saying that this way of filmmaking is the most pure form of acting, which I totally understand. I actually kind of agree, because they're having to use their imagination to fill the scene, and it's literally purely about how good they can act, whether it's believable or not.
Yeah.
So I 100% agree with him that that's the purest form of acting, is acting when you're...
It's just bare bones.
When there's nothing around you, and you're literally pretending that
just
you're
a tennis ball right in front of you.
Which I agree, but then you have Spider, which I believe he's filming his scenes not with the rest of the cast.
Yeah, I've seen him like completely alone.
Yeah, and it's probably like on a green screen I'm sure he does like live photography too. Like there was a water scene. I'm sure they have a pool.
Yeah.
He's in. But everyone else is filming on a stage with nothing, and they're just wearing the cameras and the dots and stuff. So they're all getting, at least when they're filming the scenes, they're feeling the vibe of the other actor and able to play off them.
I think you just cracked it.
Yeah, why do you not do the same for him? Like, why can he not just be there, and at least so he can replicate what he was doing with them?
Yeah, because over here they can be like, oh, I just got shot, I'm about to die, and this fool's talking,
Yeah.
kiss my butthole, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's, yeah, that's probably it. He's not
Yeah.
feeling their vibe and, like,
Exactly.
matching the tone.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of like an oversight from him. Like you're talking about this is the purest form of acting, and you're helping these actors like get into character or whatever. But then it almost seems like you're leaving this actor out to dry.
Yeah.
Because he's having to film by himself and act by himself and pretend that he's surrounded by blue people. When if he was filming with them, he could just pretend he's with his family.
Yeah.
Because he is.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. So maybe like that is a part of it. Also, he was young when he filmed it, so maybe he's better now, and so like for the next movie, he'll be better.
Yeah. Also,
the lines he's given aren't the best too.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know. Is James writing them?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh shit. Well, here's another thing. Like I was thinking back to like Star Wars, the OG Star Wars. Like Luke Skywalker's a little cornball. Like in some instances, like his lines, like. But again, that's a 50-year-old movie.
Yeah.
You know, so. And then I was thinking to Anakin in Phantom Menace. Yeah, he's a little cornball in that movie. He's a little kid, you know, and his lines
it's melodramatic for sure.
Yeah, the lines are a little cheesy. So I'm just thinking like that. Like maybe he's the lighthearted relief in the film, and maybe that's what James is trying to, you know, push back. And
it almost seems though that like his dialogue is different than their dialogue.
Oh yeah, for sure.
As far as like the style.
Yeah, his is like, I feel it's very modern. Yes, he's a human, but he's among Navi people.
Yeah.
How the hell does he know what pendejo means?
Yeah, when would he have learned Spanish?
There's Spanish Mexican Navi people in that's their neighbor. I don't know. I mean, there could be maybe Jake knew a little bit of Spanish, or he was amongst Marines that spoke Spanish, and he said it, and then Spider picked it up.
Well, if he, like, when he was a human back in the day, if he said pendejo, you're like, okay, you came from Earth. I'm sure you heard Spanish.
Yeah.
Spider was born on this planet. We have never heard someone speak Spanish. And he's been living with the Navi for most of his life.
Yeah, why isn't he calling him scoung? Scoung mean, that's a thing they say, like moron, like, you scoung.
Yeah.
Hey, pendejo.
Yeah, it's like,
hey, vato, what the fuck?
Like, when James was writing that, what was he thinking? Like, literally, I'm trying to get into
Shout out to the Mexicans. Let me throw in a Spanish curse word in there.
We don't have any representation from Mexico, or any Latinos or anything.
Yeah.
Let's just have him say pendejo.
Kiss my butthole, pendejos. Jesus, bro.
Dude.
That I don't know.
It's like he is in a different movie.
Yeah.
They're all in the same movie, but Spider is in a different movie.
Yeah.
These fools are like Lord of the Rings characters, and he's like a Marvel's Avenger character. Just like the style, like they treat everything so serious. It's constantly like we know we're in war, we're serious. Like the kids are a little less serious, but they at least don't have like the cringy one-line dialogue that Spider has, where it's very like you could see him being an Avengers movie.
Yeah, but again, it could be. I mean, the actor does deliver the lines, but I think the directors overall and the writer are in charge of what's exerted, you know. So
what's shown to us too.
Yeah. So
they choose to show us that too.
Yeah, well, a lot of people are giving that dude shit for his.
Which he doesn't deserve.
No, he doesn't deserve.
I mean, maybe like his line delivery isn't all that great, but like, dude, it's the dialogue. It's he's shooting not with the cast. Like, there's a bunch of factors. Like, yeah, he can be better, and he probably will be better, but
yeah, it's
he's also a kid.
Yeah, it's easy. Yeah. It's easy to shit on it, but it's like this dude's working among these like blue dummies, you know, like these tall blue dummies. So it's hard. Yeah, for sure. Even after almost getting killed by his adopted papa, like he was still about it, you know.
Yeah.
Low key a better son than Loak in some degree. Forget the dialogue and all this stuff. His actions, if he didn't speak throughout the entire movie, savage. He'd be sick.
His character's story arc and like his character's story is well written, but it's just the dialogue that's the issue.
Yeah.
But I was almost thinking like I think we talked about this before. Like, if his character was written as a non-speaking character, like a mute or something like that, I think people would love his character.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's fucked up to say, like you're saying an actor, like, dude, if your guy couldn't talk, people would like you more.
Yeah.
But like, I just think like the way his story is, it kind of kills the vibe when he's like throwing out these corny jokes and stuff. Like, his story is compelling. He has been living with this family. He feels loved by the siblings and like somewhat by his dad. He feels loved. The mom is a little iffy, like judging him and pretty much racist towards him. And then he has this real, like his real like blood dad, who is evil and is trying to kill his family that he's been living with. Like,
but he's got his arms open for him too at the same time.
Like he's almost willing to let him change and then he would accept him. So it's very compelling. It's like very dynamic and complex. It's just, it kills the vibe when he acts so like corny and. But I think if viewers were seeing a movie where he didn't speak, that character would be loved.
Yeah, it could have easily been done too. Like with maybe he knows sign language or his voice is damaged because he can't breathe without a mask or something. You know, like something like that.
Yeah,
I think that would have
just like he's like a shy guy who barely talks. Because he's been surrounded by people that speak a different language and look different. So maybe he's like more shy about speaking, or he's like a Snake Eyes. I don't know if you know Snake Eyes from
yeah.
Like where he'll throw out a word or two every once in a while, but like he's pretty much just prefers not to speak.
Yeah,
because I think you might need him to say certain things. Yeah, but make them more poignant. Yeah, where it's not like butthead and shit.
Yeah, maybe in the part 4 or something he like levels up and he's a bit more serious.
Yeah, I mean, I hope he's more like a soldier like Jake, you know?
Yeah.
Like he becomes more serious and like about it. You know?
And I think now, like, because this was shot in, like 2017. So there was no way to reshoot. There's no way to how audiences were going to react when post work was completed in 4 or 5 years later. Yeah. So I think now with what James Cameron is seeing, there's definitely going to be a change, and I think the actor too might be like, oh shit, like my delivery is not hitting as well, so maybe he'll interact with James a little bit more, like, hey, what's this scene asking for from me? Like, is it a more serious tone? Do you need me to speak Spanish and say curse words? Yeah. Like, what is it? What do you need from me? Yeah. Is it a joke? Like, I
also think like the timing of when they filmed it was probably more towards like Marvel's peak. When did Endgame come out?
Infinity War was 18, Endgame was 19.
Okay, and they filmed this 2017 supposedly. 2017 around that time. Yeah. Dude, apparently, so Avengers, all those movies affected Hollywood. Like the writing from those movies infected all of Hollywood.
You think James would let that affect his process?
Well, it could be studio, like, oh, we need someone who's like throwing out jokes and like very like.
Well, that's witty. What happened to DC. Like Zack Snyder's.
Yeah,
DC.
We need like a dorky character, like someone who like can give us some jokes and stuff. In that same time, like I could definitely see that happening, where like maybe he didn't want that character to be like that, but the studio's like, hey, we need like some kind of comic relief or like. And
it's just too morbid. This is too serious. Yeah, your son died. Your family's getting killed. We need someone to talk about buttholes. Yeah. You know?
And I guess besides him, there's really not unserious stuff. Like he's probably is the only like.
He had one scene, bro, that was like, it was him and Jake in the forest, and that.
When he was gonna kill him.
Yeah, but even then, bro.
Yeah, dude. No, because that's that thing where it's like, someone's gonna kill you, and you just keep saying, "Please, God, no, please, please, God,
don't kill me, Daddy.
Don't kill me." Please. Like he literally just keeps saying it over and over
again.
Do you
still love me, Daddy?
And like his delivery is so like, I don't know. It's. I don't know. That scene hit still, even with that. But yeah, just like, oh please, Jake, please, don't do it. Oh God, please.
You know what? I understand. But do you still love me, Daddy?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you still love me line, James? Come on, bro. Like you could have said like we talked about this too. If he says I understand, I still love you. If Spider says that to Jake, and then Jake like responds, yeah, I think that would work better than. Do you still love me?
Yeah, I've been seeking your forgiveness.
Yeah, do you still love me?
I've been seeking your acceptance for like 15 years. Yeah, that would have flipped it pretty good.
Yeah, because then it also gives him more like
respect. Like, you know what? I understand. Like, I get it.
I get it. I still love you.
He does say that though. Like, oh, I get it. I get why you have to do this.
Yeah, but then he goes, "Do you still love me?"
Yeah.
Like I don't know, that line, I don't think that's great writing. I think if he says, you still love me, and then he, like, or no, if he says, I still love you, I understand. I think that would hit more emotional with, like, Jake's character, like,
Oh,
oh,
damn.
fuck, like.
Even with a knife to his throat,
Dude.
like he's still.
Yeah. I mean, I get, like, yeah, do you still love me? Maybe a kid would say that, but.
But I don't know, he doesn't. How old was he in that? He was like 15 when he shot that.
I think his character's 14.
Okay, that makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense that a kid would ask that, but I think it would hit harder if he said, I still love you, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
And then if Jake, like, goes, oh, fuck, like, he's accepting. He's like, I'm about to kill him, and he's still trying to be accepting of my decisions.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, what if he doesn't respond to it, and it's him thinking, and then he does that, and then he, like, goes, like, oh, I fucking love you, you little fucking.
I think a human boy in little Tarzan underwear hissing is really funny.
Yeah. Dude, that must suck, dude. He goes on a set, and he has to be, like, basically naked, film it from everywhere.
Dreads.
I do, yeah, like, again, I do like his overall story.
Yeah,
like, the idea of his character.
His character's interesting, like his upbringing, that's all very cool. And there's so much room for conflicts and, like, his dad's the main antagonist. His adopted dad is the protagonist.
Yeah.
And just, it's cool. Now he's got the force in him. He's got Ewa. So, yeah, looking forward to his future arcs and whatnot.
Yeah, I want to see his character as, like, a more mature, almost adult,
Yeah. I think all of them too. I think all of them, like, leveling up and taking on a more leadership role is going to be cool to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe Kiryu or Tuk will get something.
The baby? Tuk?
Yeah.